because they don't have the same.
So follow the road ahead. Keep more to the right and reduce your pace. More to the right. That's lovely. Now follow the road ahead. When you're doing a driving test in this area, you just need to process it earlier. To understand how to pass a driving test, all you need to do is give yourself enough time to understand what's going on. Stop, he's parking, now go around him. And this is what I mean, all you need to do is understand what they're doing. Okay, so I want you to follow the road ahead, and then I want you to find a safe place to pull up on the left after the two cars. Anywhere on the left before the bollard. Yeah, what's next? Yeah, you need to. Bit more to the right, there's your curb. That's it, now straighten the wheel and stop. Lovely. Okay, close your window a second. Okay, so what I'm going to do with you now is I'm going to take you on another test route. Okay. This one, there's only one place that people fail a driving test. Literally one place, and I'm going to show you where that is. Okay, Dawson's Corner.
Yeah.
I need to go over that with. Okay. So to give you a heads up, so you know where you're going, we're going to go to the end of this road, and we're turning left. Okay. We can only turn left at the end of the road. We're going to follow the road down. We're then going to follow the signs for leads. We're then going to get to a roundabout. The roundabout is a spiral roundabout. So it's what they call a gyratory or a spiral roundabout. Essentially what that means is every exit you go past, the car will pull itself to the left. So your lane will pull you to the left of the roundabout. So each exit you go past, the car comes to the left. If you look at the floor markings, you will see your lane. Now the place where everybody gets it wrong is when they follow the signs for leads and they get close to Stanningly, they go past the Stanningly exit, they drift into the right hand side lane. I'm going to show you what lane you need to go into. I'm going to show you how to come onto the roundabout. I'm also going to show you how to pull the car to the left. You'll then follow that road ahead. We're then going to follow the sign for Bramley, and we'll do a little bit of driving over there. We're going to cover a little bit of a test route down there, and then we're going to come back with that. But we're also going to teach you today pulling up on the right and the emergency stop. Yep. So what I'd like you to do is move off when you're ready, and then follow the road ahead, and I'll give you directions. Okay. On your driving test, you'd have to go over the speed bump. You wouldn't copy him by going into the parking bay. It's what we all do, we all go into the parking bay. But it's important that you drive over the speed bump and follow like your natural lane discipline on the road. Left over more often. A quick recap, look at the time. It's 2:30, okay? A bit more to the left. So we're going to remain in the lane on the left. By remaining in the lane on the left, we're taking the first lane as we turn the corner. If we go into lane 2 behind the black car, we would have to then stay in lane 3 when we go around the corner. It's 2 lanes, but then develops into 3. Quick look in your mirrors so you're in the centre of your lane as you turn. So as we follow the road round, we're going to remain in lane on the left, which is the lane that you're in now. Now we're following the road ahead. Even though your lane breaks into 2, you will remain in the centre lane. The reason why remaining in the centre lane is because the bus lane, we don't need it. So we stay in the middle lane, because then to come out of this lane is going to be very difficult. And the reason why it becomes difficult, people cut in over here. Okay? So we're following the road ahead. At the traffic lights, we're going ahead. So we're following the sign for Leeds A647. Now there's a sign on the left telling you this lane and the lane on the right both go towards Leeds A647. Quick look in your rear view mirror, because the lights have been on green for a long time. So if you're approaching a junction and the lights are on green, potentially they could go red. So it's to make sure you're aware of what's going on behind you. So we can use the lane on the left, but we're not going to, because soon we'll be turning right at the roundabout. Okay? So we've got a good speed on, we've got good observations on, everything so far is working well. Now we are following the signs for Leeds. You can turn right from this lane, so you need to stop, Miriam, for the crossing, okay? Need to be aware of it. It's okay, it's one of them things, no big deal. So we're going to follow the red car, and we're going to go round the roundabout and turn right, and we're going to do it from this lane. You can do it from this lane or from the far right hand side lane. If you do it from the far right hand side lane, you'd have to come off in lane 2. If you do it from this lane, you must come off in lane 1 of the third exit. So we're going to remain in this lane. We're going to stay behind the red coloured car, behind the big transit van. So stay in the centre of your lane. Look at the floor markings as well, okay? And now check your mirrors and signal right to show everybody you're turning right at the roundabout and you're taking the third exit. Now if you stay within your 2 lines, you won't go wrong. So keep moving forward, Miriam. Stay behind the red coloured car. That's it. Now this is where it might feel a little awkward, but stay behind him. Reduce your speed. Follow the road round to the right, but stay behind the red coloured car like this. And keep going. That's all you need to remember. And this is where, keep going. This is where everybody fails their test, when they're not doing that. Okay? So you stay in your lane and you pull the car to the left. You stay in the centre of that lane. Continue following the road ahead. So we're now following the signs for Bramley. So keep going. The maximum speed here is 50. So let's go a little faster. Keep your speed around 45, 46. When you're driving at fast speeds, steer slow. On some cars, the steering gets heavy, and they call that, oh, I forgot what they call that now. When I remember, I'll tell you. Now, soon you'll see a sign on the left, and it'll show an upside down letter Y. That means there's a slip road on the left that comes into your lane. Keep going, you'll see the sign in a few moments. Now look in your right door mirror, stay in this lane. Sign's not here. Now look in your left door mirror at anyone coming onto the slip road that are going to come into your lane. If they do, you would give them way if they're coming in front of you, and if they're coming in behind you, it's fine. Now the Bramley sign you'll see very soon, okay? It's just after this next slip road, and that's that letter Y I was referring to, okay? Look in your left door mirror again, make sure nobody's flying down the road. Now the exit is behind the green sign, so it's a little further forward, but it's on the left. So what you'll need to do is start signalling early. Can you see the sign here, Bramley? Now start your routine. Now it's a sharp turn, so be careful. Okay, it's just before the speed camera sign. Not this one, the one after. It's just after the speed camera sign. It's where that white coloured car's turned off. So now look in your left door mirror and reduce your speed. That's it. Now come into this road on the left. That's fine. Follow the road round. At the end of the road, turn left. Signal just a little bit early, okay? Only signal where you can actually see the end of the road. And now we're following the road ahead. And then at the traffic lights, we are turning right. You will let him come out if you can do. Stop around here so we don't obstruct the junction. See them traffic lights that have just gone red? We'll be turning right at them traffic lights, okay? Now you would keep a bit more to the left. You would go over that white line on the floor on the left. The reason for that is it's telling lorry drivers or large vehicles to go into the centre, but because your car's a small vehicle, you would keep to the left. Now I'd wait here until the light goes green. The reason why I wouldn't get very close to that car, just in case a bus wants to come from that side, we won't be obstructing the road. That's fine. So we're turning right at these traffic lights. As you're going into the junction, look at the floor markings as well, okay? Nice and easy. Bit more to the right. That's it. A little further forward. Stop in your normal stopping point, stopping place. That'll do. So when we're turning right here and they're going ahead, what's priority? Yeah. Do you understand why she got worried, that girl on the phone? She almost got run over then. It's because she thought, because we stopped, she thought they stopped. Now the reason why we've stopped is it's what they call a delayed filter. So our light went red, but theirs remained green. And she thought, oh, I can walk across. She almost unalived herself. So it's important that if one side goes red, potentially the other side could still remain green.
Where do we turn right?
I want you to, try, in the middle-ish, I want you to try and position. Can you see that solid line on the right? Don't go over that line. Can you see it on the floor? So it's like a horizontal line.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, don't go over it when you position for a right turn, unless there's no car. So let's slowly go into the junction. Let's find it together. So slow down, a bit more to the right. Slow the car down. That's it, like this. Slow your car down. Slow it down so you can see, process what you're doing. A bit further forward. Stop about here. Stop. Go when you're ready. That's fine. There you go. And you'll see that there's always a clue to what you need to do. I've just got one roundabout to go over in this lesson with you, and then I'll carry on with that parking up on the right to do, and the emergency stop, which we want to do in this lesson today. want you now to find a safe place to pull up on the left. So before you signal, we can either pull up here or we can't. We're going to pull up behind that grey car. So look in your mirrors, be careful where you signal. Now ease off your gas, now signal. That's fine. Stop anyway. Keep your signal on. Stop the car, park the car, and now can see signal. Now whenever somebody asks you to park, as in, you've got to remember, I'm not going to ask you to park and we're off to see a friend. I'm going to ask you to park and move off, and they're going to make you stop a few times. Leave yourself enough room to get out. So leave yourself double this space next time. Move off when you're ready. Find a safe place to pull up on the left again here. Okay, secure the car. Lovely. Okay, I need to teach you how to use a slip road in this lesson, okay? I also need to go over a roundabout with you. Roundabouts I'm going over with you anyway, but it's your choice of having a short slip road or a long slip road. You need to do them both. If you do one of them in this lesson, you'll be doing the other one in the next lesson. So you need to do both. Which one do you want to do today? The long slip road or the short?
The long one.
Okay. What's the difference between a long slip road and a short? And don't tell me the short one's shorter, I know that.
The long, when you have more time to pick up speed.
Fantastic, absolutely perfect. Okay, when you're on the slip road, you must utilize the whole of the slip road. Do you know, if you feel that like you can't come onto the carriageway because it's too busy, what should you do?
Wait on the slip road.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, nothing else to say, that's fine. Okay. Well done. Okay, what if the speed limit is 7 to the slip road? Sorry, on the dual carriageway, and you're on a 30 road that's going on to a 70. What would you need to do? The dual carriageway is, let's say it's 50, and you're on a 30 road, and you're going into a 50.
You get to 40.
Yeah, so if the speed limit is 50 on the main carriageway and the slip road is showing 50 and you're in a 30 going into a 50, what do you need to do?
Pick up
So,
speed.
yeah. How fast do you think they're going on the slip road? Sorry, on the dual carriageway. If it shows maximum 50, how fast do you think they're going?
At 45.
Yeah, 45, 50, maybe 55. So you need to match their speed to come on. Okay. What would you call a safe gap between? How are you going to find that safe gap when you're going onto the main carriageway from the slip road?
Like 2 car spaces.
Shall we say about 10?
10 car spaces.
Yep. Do you know, if I say to you, you can only see in a line of sight in your door mirror, would you understand what I mean by that? Okay. Do you know line of sight is more or less a straight line? So if I get a torch, a laser torch, and I shine it in a straight line, if I just shine it, it's not going to go around corners, is it? It's going to go in a straight line. So do you know, when you look in your door mirror and you're trying to look onto the main carriageway to see it safe, you're not actually going to see anything until you're almost at the end of the carriageway, the end of the slip road. And that's why they tell you to use the whole slip road. Now, do you know, when you're looking in the door mirror and you're looking onto the slip road, which is looking onto the main carriageway, you will first see it in the corner of your door mirror, on the right hand side corner, and slowly it will start coming to the left. But if you can't see it, you can't see it. And the reason why you can't see it is because you're looking too early. Now, some slip roads are very easy to work with. The one that you'll be doing today is reasonably easy. Debatable. But the short one is very hard. You will be doing a short one in your next lesson, okay? What we're going to do is we're going to follow the road ahead. We're going to get to a set of traffic lights. At the traffic lights, you're going ahead. We're then going to follow the road ahead and we're going to get to a roundabout. At the roundabout, we need a 1, 2, 3. We need a fourth exit. The fourth exit is a right turn. Immediately when you make the right turn, I'm then going to tell you to follow the signs for Bradford. That means you need to turn right. So at the roundabout, when you're turning right and you exit the roundabout, you'll have 2 lanes. Both of them go ahead. And if you're taking the immediate right, what lane would you need to come off in? Lane 1 or lane 2?
2.
Yeah. So you'll come off in lane 2 to pre-position for your right turn towards Bradford, and then that's a slip road. That slip road, you're going to build up speed to whatever the maximum speed is. Ideally, I'd love it if you show me how you can get to the maximum speed. And if it's unsafe, you'd stop on the slip road like you told me. If it's safe, you'll gently go on to the dual carriageway, and we'll make our way back towards the test centre. Yep. Okay, when you're ready, move off. I'll give you directions as well, okay? On your next driving lesson, you'll be turning right at these lights, okay? But on this occasion, you're going ahead. Now this junction, it's very difficult to go around cars that are turning right at the traffic lights, okay? So be aware that it's a very narrow lane. It's only on this junction, the rest, everything else is fine. So do you know if the car ahead of you is turning right at the traffic lights and there's not enough space for you to go over, wait behind the white line. The only reason this traffic is holding back because somebody's turning right, and it's hard for them to turn right. So do you know when the traffic stops like this and you're not sure what's going on, have a look, investigate with your eyes, see what's going on. So do you know the car ahead of you, he's turning right, isn't he? Is the car ahead of him turning right? We're not sure, are we? So be careful when you go up toward the traffic lights. If the black Audi carries on, it's fine. But you need a space to go around him if it's safe. If not, you wait behind the white line. If you can fit through, and you can go around him. Yeah, you can go around him. You'll fit through. Now give gas and go. So that's a small car, it's not that busy. But if it was busy, then you'd wait behind the line if you can't fit through. So you wouldn't just push your car through. As we follow the road ahead, soon we'll get to the roundabout, you'll see it clearly. Okay, so follow the road ahead. We're going to go past Lidl and Aldi first. Aldi, Lidl, whichever one it is. As we go past Aldi, as we get to where that post box is, you can see a zebra crossing. The roundabout is literally just after the zebra crossing, and we'll be turning right, fourth exit. The fourth exit is where that BP station is on your right. Okay, now start your routine. So check your mirrors, signal right, look at the floor markings, follow the lines. That's it. Slow down like this, then like this. That's good. When you're ready, we're going to turn right. We're going to go round the roundabout and where that petrol station is, where that bus stop is. So when you're ready, here's your gap. You can go now. Good. Stay close to the inner circle, nice and slow, so you understand what you're doing. One exit done, two done, that's three done, four is down there. Signal left, come off in lane 2 like you agreed. Lovely. Cancel your signal. Now we're following the sign for Bradford. Look at the floor marking. This is Bradford A647. Can you see it now? Yeah. And we can see the green sign on the right telling us where Bradford is. You must be signalling right here to show people that we're turning off, and we're going to go down that slip road, which will then take us onto Stanningley bypass. That's this road here, the bypass, a busy road, dual carriageway. Slow down, go into the middle. Nice and gentle, bit more to right, but don't go into their path. So we stop here. That's fine. When it's safe, when you find a safe gap, go through the gap. Like that, I would have taken that gap. So we're looking for a big gap, at least a 3-second gap, 4-second gap. But it's no big deal, don't worry. What I mean, if you can't get the gap, you can't get the gap. I would have taken that gap. Soon they'll stop, the traffic lights will go red. Go. They've stopped. That's it. That's fine. Now gently increase your speed. Remember, we're going into 50 now. So go faster, keep on the left so you maximize the use of the slip road. And now signal right for me. And that shows people on the dual carriageway that you intend to join them. So we're going to stay in this lane until it's safe. Now we can see it's not as busy. Keep going, look in your right door mirror, and it looks good. Give some gas, give gas, give gas. That's lovely. Stay in your lane, cancel your signal, and remain in this lane. And that young lady, she just moved across the road, so it's good. She might want to move back in, she might want to take the next exit. So we're going to remain in this lane and follow the road round. Keep your speed above 45, so it's a good speed that we're travelling at. Sign's telling you somebody from your left on a slip road could come into your lane. So look in your right door mirror, because if it was safe, you're expected to move across if it's safe. But if it's not and they're coming really fast, you'd let them come and you'd give them way, or they'd come in behind you. But you need to be aware of your surroundings. we're now going to exit onto the slip road here. So let's check your mirrors and signal left. And we're going to come off on this road here. So come off on the arrow, get more to the left, that's fine. Now cancel your signal. At the traffic lights, I want you to turn right. Good. Look in your rear view mirror as well, because the lights have been on green for a long time. Stay in your lane and reduce your speed slightly. We're turning right down there. That's fine. And now take the next road on the right again. So signal right and go into the centre box. Reduce your speed so you can see. Go into the middle, more to right, and straighten up inside this box and stop. When you find a safe gap, I want you to go into it, but I want you to do it on your own, okay? So when you find a safe gap, turn right onto the slip road and join the main carriageway. What's next?
Pick up speed.
Yep, and how will they know you're coming onto the carriageway? Which way do you need signal? Good. So what's the speed on the main carriageway?
50.
How fast are we going? Beautiful. Well done. Good. It's the calm before the storm. I need to do one more with you, okay? Come off on the next exit. Follow the sign for Bramley. So this slip road that you see here, take your left onto here. Your signal. At the end of the road, turn right. What colour car's behind you? Okay. That's not a safe gap. Good. That wasn't safe for you to take. Although you would have managed it for your driving test, they wouldn't approve. That gap is perfectly safe. Okay, I want you to follow the road ahead. I'd like you to take the next road on the left, please.
This one.
Yep, where that person is. And then find a safe place to pull up on the left.
I'm on the curb.
No. Go on, what? Why do you think I looked at you?
I don't know.
Because I know you picked it up. You didn't signal, that's all, to pull up.
Oh.
Everything else was perfect. Okay, you're doing really well. Okay, you're able to do the slip road on your own, which is very positive. Okay, so you know when you told me the difference between a long slip road and a short one? Can we do the short one before you go home?
Oh yeah.
Yeah? Just get that into
Yeah.
your lesson, okay? The only difference is shorter. Okay, do you know if I say to you, rag my car, would you understand what that word means, rag?
Like really hard, fast. And
You'd-
hard.
yeah, if the shorter the slip road, the more gas you need to give sometimes, okay? you're doing okay. There's no issues with your driving at the moment, okay? So what I want to do is we're going to go down. We're going to take the next road on the right, and then I'll give you directions where I want you to go. We're then going to follow the sign for Bradford. Okay. Every time you see a slip road on your left, look in your inside mirror and your right door mirror. Every time you see like an opening, a road that leads onto yours, you need to look in your mirrors, because if you've got to take some sort of action, you need to make sure it's safe. You're doing absolutely fine. There's no problem. I'm actually quite impressed that you're able to do it on your own. Now, the only sometimes fault that your mum's mentioned as well is sometimes you approach junctions too fast. So do you know when you're positioning in the middle to turn right, I slowed you down there because you're not giving yourself enough time to straighten up inside the junction. So perhaps a little bit of thought when you're approaching, like over here, when you're turning left, you're going just a little bit too quick. You managed the turn perfectly fine, but you went wide. So we want to try and avoid you going wide, okay? So let's follow the road ahead, and we're taking the next road on the right, which is just after the last white car. Yeah, lovely. Nice and gentle. Just in case he jumps out the car, or she does. That's fine. So the next road on the right, it's not here, it's a bit further down, it's where this lamppost is. You'll see the opening. Yeah, this one here, please. Try and turn a little bit later. Although I know it's safe, I know you've looked it safe. Turn a second later, so just in case somebody is coming, you can get out their way. At the end of the road, turn left. Yeah, okay. Lovely. Okay, so we're following the road ahead. We're then following the signs for Bradford. Can you see that green sign near that post box?
Yeah.
That's the Bradford sign. So we're turning left there. So it's the first exit. So it's the left turn before the roundabout. I wouldn't signal here. I'd signal when you go past this gentleman over here, because it looks like you're parking the car to the left. Now signal. And remember, you're turning before the roundabout. Yep, into here. Now when you position your car, look at the blue car as well, okay? So come to the left, you have a give way. I want you to wait for the blue car, okay? Look over there and stop. Look at the van. You're waiting for the van. Now the van's not going, so you can go. Remember, you have to launch your car, okay? So put your foot down as fast as you can go. Go on, signal right. And don't get scared. That's it. Keep your speed about 45. Bit more to the left. Look in your right mirror. If it's safe, give gas and go. There we are. Keep your speed above 45 if you can do. Shall we do a lane change together? Give some gas. Check your mirrors and signal right, but don't do anything else. That's good. Keep a safe distance. Now he's letting us out. Let's go out. Give gas. Keep it at 48. Cancel your signal. Keep your speed at 50 if you can. You're going to use cruise control. Yeah? Shall I show you how to use it?
What is it?
Okay, press that, keep driving, press that mode button. Right, okay, now press that button down. Now let go of the gas. And don't brake, the car will drive itself. So we're going to keep 50. If you want to cancel it, you just press the mode button, okay? Or you touch the brake. But we're not going to touch the brake because there's a car behind us, okay? Now what I want to do is I want to move into the lane on the left, and I'll show you how ACC works, okay? So we're not going to come in yet because that car's very close to us. Okay, so coming to the left would be unsafe at the moment, okay? So what we're going to do, once we overtake the vehicle, we're then going to move into the lane on the left. Now we know there's a slip road there, so we need to be careful we don't do it too early. So we're now, okay, carry on going. Now touch the gas, because you've turned it off.
Yeah.
Okay, now check your mirrors, and we're going to signal left, but you're not going to make the lane change. Signal left, go a little bit faster. Now, we can see traffic trailing. So we need to come into our lane now or cancel the signal. So if it's not safe, don't force your car in it, then leave it. Follow the road ahead. And we're going to find a safe gap like that if that gap still remains. And it doesn't. So keep going. It's not a problem. We'll just go around the roundabout. It's no stress. I'll show you how to go around the roundabout. Keep going, give gas. So now, when it's safe, we'll move into the lane on the left. We should get a gap here. So slow yourself down a little. And let's go into lane 1. So signal left. Don't push the car hard. Now come into the lane on the left. That's it, into this lane here. Straighten the car. Yeah, stay in this lane. Slow down. And now what we'll do, we'll signal left. And when it's safe, we'll move into the lane on the left. So keep looking in the mirror. When it's safe,